everyone, a very warm welcome to the session. This is Sweta Roy, your English Master Teacher at Vedantu, and I welcome everyone to Sprint Text Term 2 with me, your English Master Teacher. And in today's session, we are going to talk about two very important topics. One is from your literature and the second is from grammar modals. So I hope all of you are super ready and super excited to kickstart your preparation, and we will be dealing with two topics. Okay, so this is going to be the session flow. 1 mark questions from the grammar topic and 2 marks and 4 mark questions from the literature, exactly as it is going to come, it's going to appear in your term 2 exams. All right, so I hope everyone is ready. So before you start, do make sure that you've hit the big fat thumbs up and share the video amongst your friends. And those of you who haven't yet subscribed, do subscribe to the channel. So I'll begin with a very, very motivating quote for all of you. Yes, study sucks. How many of you think so? But trust me, not more than failure does. Okay? So guys, you have to be smart, you have to study smart, and even failure is not negative. Failure is the pillar to success, right? So yes guys, this is just a quote, a hilarious quote for all of you, but at the same time, it is motivating you to study hard and study smart. Okay? So this is going to be the schedule for English. We are, okay, I think it's not visible. Right, so guys, we have already had our sessions on glimpses of India and tenses, right? So this is the second session and our session will continue till 30th of March. We will be completing with Boli and factual passage. So please do not miss out on any of the important sessions, all right? And this is the schedule for physics. I'm sure all of you are aware of the schedule by now. Physics, mathematics, biology and chemistry, and of course SST, right? So with that, we will begin with the first section of your paper, that is the grammar 1 mark questions. Here you have the first question and I want active participation from you guys, okay? When he was young, he dashed swim very well. He won medals and championships. Suitable modal verb. What could be the suitable modal verb? Yes, he could swim very well. It's talking about past ability. Alright. What is it talking about? Past ability. He won medals and championships. Next. The company dash go bankrupt if they don't find a lot of money quickly. What do you think, guys? All of you, have you marked your answers? Have you given your answers in the chat? Can we check them out? Yes. Might go bankrupt. Might suggests possibility. Okay. All right, guys. So, might go bankrupt. There is a possibility of the company to go bankrupt if they do not find money, right? Next, it's wet and windy outside today. You dash go out without an umbrella. Think. Right, so you shouldn't go out, should not go out. So you are advising someone not to go out without an umbrella. Why? Because it's wet and windy, so it might rain. Next is, if you had let me know earlier, I dash have been able to come. What do you think? Okay, let's have a look. I would have been able to come. Okay, so this is the structure for conditionals. If you had let me, I would have been able. Had let me, would have been able. If is a conditional, I hope you know that. So this is the structure for third conditionals. Okay. Now, that marks the end of the grammar section and now we will be starting with the literature. The first question from literature is of 2 marks. During her journey, Valli absorbed the natural beauty and clapped her hands in happiness on seeing a young cow running very fast. What does this reveal about Valli? What do you think? What do you think? Okay. So I hope you have given your inputs in the chat. So Valli, this shows definitely Valli was a child at heart. She was innocent, right? Although she was a mature and responsible girl and behaved like an adult while she was boarding a bus. If you remember, while she was boarding that bus, she did not even take the help of the conductor, right? Her childish nature is revealed when she reacts by clapping her hands on seeing a cow. And how many of you do this? When you see something which excites you, which amazes you, do you clap your hands? I still do this sometimes, right? So, yeah, clapping her hands on seeing a cow running in front of the bus. Next question. Valli didn't like the way adults treated her during her bus journey. Describe how you would feel and react if you were to find yourself in a similar situation. So this is again your own, this is open to all of you. You can give your own inputs according to your thoughts. Okay, you need not copy this answer, right? So, had I been riding alone for the first time, I would have reacted in a similar manner. Adults keep on nagging children in everything. I'm sure you all think on the same lines here, right? Since you guys are also, you are not of the age of Valli, but yeah, you are, you're teenagers. So now you feel, yes, now I think you feel even more, right? They forget that once they were also children. Elders think that kids are foolish and cannot make decisions on their own, but this is not so, right? And you can add on to your, your own points. Next is 4 marks questions. And before I move ahead with the 4 marks questions, please note, guys, if you are interested in getting yourselves enrolled right now, guys, there is a link in the description box and pinned comment. And these are the 3 plans, Light, Classic and Plus. And how to enroll? You just need to visit the link in the description box. This is the coupon code, guys. Please take a note of the coupon code and you would get an amazing discount. Alright, so do not forget to apply the coupon code. And here we have the next question. Valli was sensitive, but at the same time, she was fearless and quite determined. Think of another character from your textbook, First Flight, who displayed similar character traits. Compare and contrast the lives of Valli and other characters. Now, this is an important question. Again, comparison, contrast, cross-reference to another text. These kinds of questions are extremely important. Okay? So if you remember another girl, Anne Frank from First Flight, remember the story, right? She was, Valli was a young girl of 8 years who still displayed mature and responsible behavior, right? She was bold enough to fulfill her desire of riding a bus without her parents' help in any way. And Anne Frank had the same characteristics. Even though she was punished thrice for talking in the class, she did not get depressed. She accepted the punishment intelligently and her answers also impressed her teacher. And he praised her writings in front of all the other students. Okay? And then Nelson Mandela, as a man, he had this strong determination and willpower. He sacrificed his materialistic possessions and in order to fulfill the desire of getting freedom for his country. And, freeing the country from the discriminatory policy of apartheid. For this, he had to spend a large part of his life in prison away from his family. Okay, so these are the 3 characters who displayed similar attributes in their lessons. Okay? Alright? Never mind, she said, I can get on by myself. So this was the time when Valli refused the help of the conductor while she was trying to step on the bus. You do not have to help me. Okay, now she shows extraordinary courage in taking the bus journey all alone. Now, taking inspiration from Valli's character, write how the ability of and courage to take risks are essential if you want to fulfill your dreams. Now, this is a very, very important lesson that the story gives us. Just like Valli, in order to fulfill her dream, taking the bus ride was fulfilling her dream, right? Don't take it as just a bus ride. take it as a symbol of your dream. Okay, so you also have your ambitions, your dreams, but do you think that in order to fulfill them, we also need to get out of our comfort zones and take the risks? Yes, everyone thinks, everyone has is of the same opinion, or do you have any other opinion? Whatever you think, please mention in the chat. Okay, so the ability and courage to take risks are indeed essential to fulfill one's dream. Valli was an 8-year-old girl. She never made a journey outside. Okay, this was the first time. She did not even take a ride on the bus. Her parents did not allow her to go outside the house, but she mustered up the courage, rode on the bus to make the bus journey. She enjoyed the journey and understood the reality of the outside world. She was a young girl, but she made the journey without any difficulty because she dared to take the risk. Okay? And we can say that the thing or the task that becomes, that seems to be difficult, but it is not tough. If we have the determination, if we have the willpower, if we have the courage, if we do not hesitate, if we dare to take risks, we definitely will be able to do it. And if we do not do it, then we would lose out our opportunities. Okay? So with that, we have completed today's session. I hope the session and the questions were helpful. Please keep practicing questions on similar lines. We had practiced 1 mark questions from the grammar section, followed by the literature having questions from 2 marks for 2 marks as well as 4 marks. I hope this session was helpful and enlightening for you guys. And this is the homework question. Whenever we want to achieve something, difficulties always come in our way. What did Valli help to do to go out and ride in a bus? If you are not able to see the question, please see that. Now, when you talk about difficulties and challenges, if you remember, you had a poem called Wind, right, in your grade 9th. You can, if you want to, beautify and amplify your answer, you can actually quote from Wind, because Wind told you to make your challenges as your friends, right? So, you can think on these lines. I'm just giving you a hint here. Okay, so cross-reference and, quotations, these add spice to your answer. You can amplify your answer, enhance your answer by adding these. So guys, everyone is going to write the same thing. How are you going to be different from the rest? That is what you have to think. And I'm going to help you in thinking in those terms and constructing your answers in such a way that would attract the attention of your examiner. Right, guys? So please stay tuned for the upcoming chapters. Till then, take care. Bye-bye. Thank you.